The need for mentors and the desire for them have been increasing. Here are some interesting statistics. 76% of people think mentors are important, but only 37% have one. People who served as mentors experienced lower levels of anxiety and describe their job as more meaningful than those who do not mentor. The vast majority, 97% of individuals with a mentor say that they find the experience to be a valuable one. 89% of those who have been mentored say they'll go on to mentor others. The success of an individual and of an organization with mentoring programs are evidently greater than those who doesn't have them. But what is a mentor? And would it help to have one or be one? There are a lot of notions about what a mentor does or what mentoring is. To paint a picture, mentoring entails multiple aspects. It is a multidimensional process that involves training, motivation, advice, success, direction, coaching, support, and a goal. There's a lot, right? But to make it simple, let us show you an acronym of what a mentor does. A mentor manages the relationship, encourages, nurtures, teaches, offers mutual respect, and responds to the learner's needs. While the mentor have a lot of things to do, the cooperation and participation of the mentee is very much needed. This is why mentoring is a relationship. And like any other relationships, it has its stages and nuances. Together, let's go through them one by one.
Mentoring is usually voluntarily entered by the mentee and the mentor. Entering a mentoring entails identifying your purpose, a goal for the mentee that will be worked on with the mentor. This goal can range from a personal level to an organizational level. But what is important in this stage is for the mentor and the mentee to identify the goal of the mentoring journey, because the mentor is there to help the mentee focus on that goal. Once a mentor and a mentee identify the goal and agree to enter into mentoring, it would help for them to join a mentoring program and then establish their compatibility.
Mentoring has several components such as providing direction, giving support, aiding in goal setting, and giving advice, all of which can only happen effectively when mentor and mentee have a certain level of engagement. With a clear goal in mind, it is now time for the mentor and mentee to engage with one another, getting to know one another and building rapport and trust. It is important for a mentor and mentee to understand, know, and trust one another. Personality, likes and dislikes, strengths and weaknesses, and many more. Mentoring entails accompaniment and can happen best when you know one another better and you know the line where your mentoring starts and ends. Craft and implement a plan in a mentoring journey. There are two things that is important: self-care plan and the mentoring plan. Self-care is the ability of individuals, families, and communities to promote health, prevent disease, maintain health, and cope with illnesses and disabilities with or without the support of a health worker. Self-care, while not the main goal of the mentee, is an essential goal for both, as self-care overall allows us to be better focused in our daily lives. Mentoring plan is a plan for the mentor and mentee to do in order to achieve the goal. It is good to make this plan as a mentoring log that you can both monitor as you go through the mentoring journey in order to identify whether you are moving towards your goal or not. Identify where to draw the line for your mentoring. Your mentor or mentee is not your parents, nor are they your romantic relationship. It is important that as you go along the mentoring journey, you both understand where the line is drawn, not because you want to restrict one another, but because understanding the bounds of your mentoring journey entails a better appreciation of the mentoring process. Be intentional in doing the mentoring sessions and separate it from your work sessions if your mentee or mentor is your workmate. Engagements can be in person, online, or hybrid. What is important is along the process, the mentor and mentee are getting closer towards the goal, getting better at self-care, and getting a better understanding of one another.
As you go through the mentoring plan and self-care plan, growth happens not only to the mentee, but also to the mentor. This is where mentoring log is greatly appreciated. It is also good to note that first, mentoring and self-care plan is flexible. The plans that we create, while they look good, might end up ineffective for us. This is why it is okay for us to re-evaluate our plan from time to time and adjust what needs to be adjusted. Our mentoring log allows us to track our progress and to also notice the things that we might need to adjust. Second, celebrate wins, big and small. The mentoring journey will present you with a lot of struggles and challenges, but it will also provide you with small and big wins along the way. Celebrate it together with your mentor or mentee. And third, there is no single mentoring style for everyone. There are a multitude of mentoring approaches, and you can always go to what works best for you and your mentee. Each mentoring journey is unique, so you do not have to feel compelled to follow someone else's journey. Growth and success are two different things. Do not forget to notice growth in failure and in defeats as well.
While mentoring is a lifelong process, mentoring to reach a certain goal has its beginning and its end. Closing the mentoring journey is closing it based on the timeline and goal that you have set. However, if you have decided to continue your mentoring sessions, you are free to do so. During the closing, it is good to look at and reflect at your whole mentoring journey. What went well? What are the learnings? And what are your plans moving forward? This reflection will help you both build your confidence in continuing to grow as mentor-mentee or as mentors to other people, because mentees can turn to mentors too. These are the phases of mentoring. Generally, these are the phases, but each phase does not have to be the same length with the others, and some does not reach the last phase. There might be times when the mentoring journey prematurely ends, but that does not mean failure for the mentor or mentee. Mentoring is a journey, and each journey is unique in their triumphs, failures, joys, and sorrows.
Do you think you would make a good mentor? Or do you want to be a mentee? In any case, the most important thing in starting the mentoring journey is doing self-care. Here we have a sample template for a self-care plan. Why don't you try to fill this up, follow through, and see the fruits of your plan after a month?
The role of a mentee involves being open to learning, setting clear goals, and actively seeking feedback. They also look for support in developing skills and achieving their goals.